everyone, and welcome to my channel Scrapbook Drama, where I combine my two loves, watching various Asian ethnic dramas and scrapbooking. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks! Hi everyone, and welcome to today's edition of the scrapbooking that I'm making, or doing, the scrapbook that I'm making of the Eternal Love drama. And today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I have these images of when Xiao Tan finds the bed, and I love this vase. It's, oh my gosh, did I get glue on here? Oh, there, phew. Where she finds this vase, and it's hard. I did my best to try to get the cleanest image that I could, but it's of like sunflowers. It's so pretty. And I had to combine two images to get this one image, but it's okay. I was just happy to do it. So it's going to be something where I open the flap up like this, and then these images are hiding below, and I'll show you in a second you know, how I cut everything out, but this is what I have so far, and when I show you how everything was cut out, I'll come back and I'll assemble everything. Okay, so after I cut out and pasted the cute paper on both sides and pasted the vase picture on top, I added a little tab here so that I could stick in between the picture, in between cardstock paper and the page of the scrapbook, and then that way the flap isn't seen. So the flap is actually, I made a little slit here at the top, and the flap is inside. Up there we go. So now I have these pictures, right? And what I'm going to do is strategically place them as so. And I think in order to make them all fit, there has to be a little bit of overlap like this. Okay. And so we won't be able to see the pictures when we first open the page, but then when we lift the vase, they're hiding underneath here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, so I taped these down as so, and I found these pictures of sunflowers online, like free clip art, and I'm going to just place them around here again, all within the frame here. And let's get some scratch paper. It's starting to get dark here. You might have to wait and do the second page tomorrow morning. Let's see, how do I want to place these? Maybe the big one over here, like this. And here. Then the third one in the middle. That work? Oh, we got a little peeking through. Peeking through. Yay. How about that? There we go. Okay, then we can put them down. And I think I'll have this one okay, down a little bit. Like that. There we go. Since we have some sunflowers on the vase here, or the vase, whatever you want to call it or pronounce it. Okay, so I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Pretty simple. And yeah. Well, maybe it's not getting too late. Let me see the picture here. Okay, I'll do this side. For this side, I have these pictures, these three, plus this one. And this is when, so on this side, this is when Xiao Tan finds the bed and she tries to lie down in it and wish herself back to her world and her reality. It's actually kind of sad because she says, you know, Mom, Dad, or Mama, Papa, I'm coming back. And, you know, you really feel for her that, you know, this really isn't her world, even though you know that she's going to fall in love with Lian Cheng. But then here Lian Cheng finds her and is like, what are you doing? Especially with the vases. And yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have sort of flaps that go down this way. And so you move them up that way to see each picture underneath. So I'm going to cut out the rest of these and I'll be right back. So now to make the flap for this, I'm going to cut out a piece, a long piece. There's this pretty paper. Okay. And I'm going to bring it to my line. Okay. And then I'm going to see about whereabouts it would be. Now I'm noticing that my pictures are a little bit too wide for my liking. I want them to be a little bit narrower because if I look at my page and I put the flap on it, I can't really make the flaps any bigger than this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just make these a little bit more narrow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hole punch, not my hole punch, my corner punch in order to punch out some round edges for the bottom of the flap. Okay. And so it'll look something like this. And then I'm going to cut about much, leaving enough room for to be able to fold it over so that I have something to paste down onto the page. And I'm going to do that for each one, and then I'll show you how I put it all together. Okay, so I had all the pieces from before, And then I cut out the flap that's going to cover them on the page. And I used a different paper, still yellow, but one with polka dots that I thought was cute and a nice contrast to the geometric pattern from the previous paper. And then I cut out the same kind of sunflower that I used on the previous page as a decoration for the top. So it's going to look something, well, let me fix the flaps underneath there. So it'll look something like this. Okay, and then you open it up, and, or actually it'll look something like this. Wait, I had it backwards. Yeah, like this. And then you open it and like that. So what I need to do is fold these over, all of them, except for the last one, which will be pasted down onto the book like so. And then each one of these is going to kind of be folded over on top. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and then when I come back it'll be all done. Okay, so the book is done. So it looks like this on the outside. You open it up and we've got this first picture, which is when Xiao Tan gets caught by Lian Cheng, who thinks that she knows the secret vase that opens up the secret drawer that holds the royal command key. But of course she's just trying to steal the vase. And then we open it up and it's them talking and her trying to, you know, get herself out of the situation, and him not buying it. And then in the end she's, you know, giving him what for. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. And then we close it back down and we just, I don't know who we is, me. And then we're just going to glue it down onto here. Since it's super thick, I'm going to use a lot of glue here. And I think I'm going to move it down a little bit here, and yeah, like about so. And I wanted a little bit of the other paper to kind of peek through to kind of mirror this here, so I let that peek through. And then I think I'll have like a little piece of dialogue or something here, and so I have to go think on that, and when I come back I'll have that piece there. Alright, so this is what the final version looks like. On this side we have the vase that Xiao Tan tried to steal, that I just love because of the sunflowers. We open it up and we get that scene of when she enters the room and she sees the bed and gets very excited because she, you know, thinks she can go home, and she decides to steal the 2 vases to take with her because that will, you know, they'll be super old when she gets back home and she can make some money off of them. I added the dialogue here where Lian Cheng says, "Didn't I say you shouldn't go to places you aren't allowed to go to?" And Xiao Tan says, "You did. Will you divorce me then?" And he says, "I won't." And she says, "Thank you, Your Highness," all like disappointed. And then here's the other side of the page where we open it up and we get that scene with that dialogue. And there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and make a comment below if you have any questions or comments. Thanks!